The Snapped Arm by Murphy Hatter. When I was in first grade, something happened to me that changed my life. It was recess time in the winter. I wanted to play tag with all my friends, so I frolicked to the slide and met up with all my friends. One of my friends named Zach was it, so I ran and ran until he was right behind me. I zoomed to the monkey bars, which were very slippery. I swung into the first bar and slipped off. I fell on my arm. I started to cry like a baby. All my friends came and smashed around me. The aide came and asked me if I'd fallen from the monkey bars. I said yes. She took me in the office where they would call my mom, and she left work to come and get me. She asked me if I thought it was broken. I wouldn't know because the year before I broke my arm. I told her maybe. We got in the car and sped off to the hospital. Once we got to the hospital, there was a ton of people waiting to go and see the doctors. I was sitting there agonized in the emergency room for about an hour with a broken arm. Finally, after a long, dreadful time, they sent us to a room. When I got in the room about a half hour later, my dad bolted in. I showed him my arm. At that moment, he had the feeling, he said, that it was broken. The doctor came in, he examined my arm. He told us that I was going to need surgery. I got scared, but my mom and dad calmed me down. Another doctor came in and gave me anesthesia. That's the medicine that puts you to sleep. I really don't remember anything after that besides waking up. I woke up and had a soft wrap on my arm. I couldn't remember why, but then it hit me like a bolt of lightning. My arm didn't hurt the next day. I had some breakfast and then went home. The next day I went to another doctor's office to get a cast done. We walked into the place and I was very scared, but then I met the doctor. He calmed me down and I wasn't scared anymore. Then he told me I needed a cast, and I would have it on for 6 or 7 weeks. I was in a dazed state of mind of how long I would have it on for. He asked me what color I wanted to have on my arm for so long. I thought and thought about it. I decided it was my favorite color, blue. So he took all this goofy, weird blue wrap, and he wrapped it around my arm for that cast. That next Monday, I went back to school. All the kids in my class were amazed that I was still actually alive. They thought maybe I would have died. They all wanted to sign my cast, so I said each person could sign their name swiftly during lunch. So at lunchtime, everyone circled around me and asked to sign it. I only let my best friend sign their name big. It was crazy that a game of tag went from me to breaking my arm. Well, I guess accidents happen in little things. To this day, I refuse to go on monkey bars. Works cited page 1. Works cited page 2. Works cited page 3.